And joining me now is Sunita Narain, the Director General, Center for Science and Environment, and someone who's tracked this issue closely. Sunita, this locust swarm has really taken over, in a sense, parts of the country. And I saw a webinar where you seem to link it to climate change. For our viewers today, explain to us why you believe this locust menace is being linked to climate change.
You know, Rajdeep, it's quite simple. The fact is that locusts really breed, and they breed exponentially if the weather conditions and the vegetation is right. Now, what has happened over the last 2 years has been extremely unseasonal rain and cyclones happening over the Arabian Peninsula. And all the viewers and you would remember that actually there has been, whether it was Luban or the other, or more recently the Pavan, which are absolutely not known. I mean, in the Arabian Peninsula, you had lakes. And that essentially created a huge breeding ground for locusts. Locusts are desert creatures. They die. But the fact is, if they get vegetation and if they get unseasonal rainfall, then they will breed. And that same locust then moved, some part of it moved to Africa, and there has been huge swathes of locusts destroying, whether it's been in Kenya, Ethiopia, Yemen, areas that we never hear of. And the tragedy of the matter is that at the time when the first locust attack were happening in Africa and in Rajasthan in December of this year, all of us were focused on the forest fires in Africa, in Australia, which were also happening because of climate change. But something happening in our own backyard, happening because of the same variable, extreme rainfall, unseasonal rainfall, creating this.
So are you saying therefore that what we've seen this year is likely to now happen on a more regular basis, that this locust attack of this kind, which has come after 4 decades, could now take place every year?
Well, every year, every now and then, because you've now created unseasonal rainfall. I mean, just think about it. We've had extended monsoons. Last year, the monsoon didn't retreat for a long time. The locusts would have migrated back into the dry lands. They never migrated back. They lived back in Rajasthan and bred. And as your reporter has so correctly said, these locusts, and for us who are so coronavirus focused, one of the things we have to remember is that locusts also breed exponentially. You know, the first time it's 20, then it's 400, and then the next time it's 16,000. Right. So you have exponential growth. So yes, there is massive danger that this could happen much more because of unseasonal rainfall, vegetation being created, new breeding grounds for them, which means we need to tackle this at a war footing.
Sunita Narain, as always, a pleasure talking to you to get us a sense of why you chose to link what's happened with the locust to climate change. Wish we had more time, but maybe we'll come back to you one of these days because the locust story isn't going anywhere. Thank you so much for joining me here on the news today.